Good evening, mates. This side Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. Video shot 6th October 2020. Before I move further, I would like to remind you all that, like any other YouTube video, our YouTube video also having a description box. And in this description box, there is a paragraph followed by a link. If you click on this link, then you will reach to the free groups by Treasury Consulting. And these free groups are complementary in nature, which includes YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, and of course our app, plus our new motivational channel, which we just launched. So we keep adding these new groups almost on every fortnight basis. Standing today on 6th October 2020, as we speak, US economy plunged by around 31.4%. The Commerce Department reported that the gross domestic product, the economy total output of goods and services, fell at 31.4% in April, May, June quarter, only slightly changed from 31.7% estimated a month ago. We also need to understand that there is another news about US, and that news is their trade deficit is recorded the largest trade deficit since 2006. And somehow, as soon as this news came in public domain, the gold is up. Anyways, our commodity desk is already long in gold, so we need not to worry about the gold. Because we think that there are many factors besides COVID that are sufficient enough to put gold above 2000 very soon. But having said that, we are living in market which are highly volatile in nature. At any given point of time, any news can possible which can trigger reverse movement of the gold also. Our desk is completely ready for that. But if I speak for US angle in today's video, I clearly need to understand that US is facing lots and lots of issues. Number one issue is definitely the job crunch. Like Walt Disney is planning to cut around 28,000 jobs. Shell is cutting around 9,000 jobs. Different banks across US are cutting jobs. And almost don't talk me about startup, because unfortunately we do not have any single source of reliable data as far as the startups are concerned. And this is valid across the globe. There is not a single platform where you go and get the information about startup. But one thing I'm sure, that this panic which started from January 2020 till now definitely shut more than thousands and thousands of startups, but in the absence of any reliable data, difficult to comment. Now the GDP, which is plunged by 31.4%. More importantly, there is another news which is coming from the media sources, which is that the Donald Trump is completely not healthy and he is not free from the COVID. He returned to White House, and White House is restricting his access to his access, and more importantly, there are key members of Donald Trump, like his media secretary and all. They are also tested positive. Donald Trump today said that he is not worried about the virus. I can understand. These might be his personal emotions. We fully respect that. But God forbid if any eventuality happens, then it is sufficient enough to trigger market across the globe. And let me tell you, this is very serious concern. More importantly, another news that is coming from US is that the banks have started believing that Dems, in US, Republicans are known as reps, while Democrats are known as Dems. So in US, the banks or the big boys have started expecting that the Dems will sweep over. Sweep over means it's a complete victory, just like a cricket match. One team scored 400 runs on the board, another team scored only 90 runs. which is complete sweep in nature? I really do not know because still 25 days to go. And if I look at 2016 election, then I think it is very premature to confirm right now whether Dems will win or Reps will win. Because like 2016, everybody was expecting Hillary. But we were bullish about Trump and Trump won. Even today, we are bullish about Trump because I think that 25 days are sufficient enough for Trump to work on. But unfortunately, if his health concern remain an issue, then I think that definitely serious concerns are on the cards. GDP factor, trade deficit factor, the banks are going in the favor of Dems, gold volatility, silver volatility, and more importantly, the job cuts. There are a hell lot of reasons which we have. In fact, many media sources started talking about the dollar dominance. In, you know, sometimes I tend to feel that economists are like rat. How there is one common similarity in rats, which is that when one rat go in one direction, all other rats go in the same direction, which is also known as herd mentality. Till 1 month ago, no one was talking about dollar dominance. Hardly one or two brought about dollar dominance. Now, almost every passing day in media sources, people are talking about dollar dominance. And now I tend to agree that economists and bankers, they go like a rat, which is a herd mentality. If one economist speaks something about any economy, almost every economist speak the same thing, only the language differs. And same is the case for bankers. But we should not forget that there are still 25 days left for US election. And I think 25 days are sufficient enough to trigger any volatility in the market. It is not like that today is 6th October and tomorrow is US election. So, okay, it's all confirmed that Dems are going for sweep. And more importantly, guys, history is a witness that, like the last US election, when all polls were in the favor of Hillary, it was a clear reverse that had happened when the results came out. So, poll is something which is really a tough game, at least nowadays. So, we need to be very, very careful. We request the commodity players to be very, very careful. Our commodity desk is really very careful as far as the base metals and natural gas and gold and silver trade is concerned. More importantly, I suggest to equity people, they need to be very, very careful because if Trump win, then equities may fall, not much, 1 or 2 days. But if the Biden wins for a while, I assume, then equities may even swing up by 10%, guys. I'm not saying that how much it swing to India, 2%, 3%, 4%, I really do not know, but equities will swing. And that is the reason the big boys, big banks, ETF players, they are pro-Biden now. So life is little tricky now, and let's see how this shapes up. Have a good time. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting. Our WhatsApp 9818485155. Have a great time, sir.